Okay, welcome to Flavor of Wellness. I'm Kelly.
And I'm Kim.
We are so excited. Happy New Year. We launched the Flavors of Wellness all over the world over the weekend. So we just want to tell you more about it and get some questions answered. So we set a beautiful table, but really this is like a basic table because I know that was one of the things that you had mentioned as a kind of a means to like, how do I actually implement this?
Exactly. This is what a table setting should look like. When you sit down, it's more inviting. Look at this. It makes you want to sit. It makes you want to spend some time here and savor the food that you're eating because it is a beautiful setting.
But it's super easy. Like it's just a fork and a knife and a plate and a napkin. And some water. But we're actually sitting at a table. We're not eating dinner in front of the TV. So that was one of the things that we had talked about before. It's
exactly.
Like little tricks, right? On like how do we implement this?
And what's missing from this table? No phone.
Right.
What?
Right. Good point. Be present.
Be present. Be present. That's right.
Okay, so what do you think people are wondering about in the program in terms of what are they going to get? Because we're going to do the launch session, which is also going to be an info session. So if you want more info, that first session on January 29th, it'll be a Zoom.
Isn't it?
Oh, no, sorry. Yep.
January 27th.
Hello. January 27th.
Yeah. January 27th.
Thank goodness you're here. 6 o'clock.
6 p.m.
Central time.
Yeah.
Zoom. So we'll push that Zoom link out as we get closer. But that if you're registered already or you are on the fence and you just want to get some more information, that'll be a free session to come and join and ask questions.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Definitely pop into that Zoom if you have time. If you don't have time, pop into the Zoom. It is going to be a good one. There's going to be a lot of information shared there. We're going to answer any questions that you have. Get you excited about this awesome program.
We're excited.
We're super excited about it.
So then, what are people wondering about the first session? So the first live session is going to be February 3rd. So these are all going to be on Mondays between January 27th and March 31st. We'll have a weekly session, either a Zoom to talk about tips and tricks, talk about what we've learned so far, talk through in the community, because we're going to have a community of people that will be part of this program. But then we'll have 3 in-person sessions. So the first one of that will be February 3rd, where we're going to do in-person coaching and in-person meal prepping. And those Zoom sessions in between the live sessions are going to be great to keep you motivated and on track for continuing to create those home-cooked meals in an easy and sustainable way. Yeah. Because that's the goal, right? Yeah. To get you out of the boxes and out of the microwave and into cooking real meals that are healthy for you and easy to prepare. Maybe easier than what you thought. I was in a cooking class last month, and one of the participants asked me, they're like, what do you cook in the microwave? And I said, nothing.
Nothing.
Oh
my gosh. What? A world without microwaves? What?
Like
it happens. It exists.
This is a beautiful plate of colorful food, which we will talk about when we get in those sessions, but rainbow of colors, right?
The rainbow.
Yeah.
Eat the rainbow, right?
Yeah.
That's what they say, eat the rainbow. And it is. Once you get into the mindset of eating healthy, flavorful, just rainbow colored foods, you don't miss that boxed cardboard stuff that lives on the shelves.
Of preservatives and full of crap and chemicals,
refined sugars, and just everything. You'll never go back once you learn how to create real food with real flavor. That stuff out, never back.
And a lot of it is just spice it up, not hot sauce, but which you could of course use, but like spice things up. It's not, I'm going to gnaw on this zucchini, but we're going to show you a lot of recipes on things you can make with a zucchini that are going to be absolutely delicious, that have no sugar, no preservatives, and no chemicals in it. And once you have that in your toolbox, you will be able to recreate it on a frequent basis, and you'll love these dishes.
And this is an eggplant, and it's not just for an emoji. Just saying.
There's an eggplant emoji?
You can actually eat this. Oh, yeah. We're not going to talk about that right now, but
there's an emoji for everything.
There's an emoji for everything.
So the other thing I put here as a prop, because this, like, I don't drink this, but I could drink it, is extra virgin olive oil.
Stuff.
So good for
Good
you.
stuff, good
Yeah.
stuff.
Heart healthy, tastes amazing, and is so much better for you than pretty much any other fat out there other than maybe an avocado.
Avocado oil.
Which we also have right here in our beautiful dish.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that, and we'll talk about, there it is.
Omega-3s.
When you can when you should be substituting this.
Omega-3s.
Yeah.
Heart healthy stuff right here.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah.
So they can expect all of that.
Yeah.
In more detail, recipes, coaching.
The importance of why we're sitting at a table.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Look, we're even having conversation. Why? We are not on our phones the whole time, right? We can have a conversation.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's a big piece of the meal planning. If you prep ahead, you're not spending, because you don't want to, and that's probably why you're eating the cardboard boxes, is you don't want and you don't have 2 hours on a weeknight or on a different night. So we are going to half prep in those live sessions so that you have also 2 additional meals for later in the week that is going to be over halfway prepared already, to save you time so that you can repeat it and make it sustainable as an actual
It's
habit,
like
I guess
those
is the right
purchase
word.
meals, right? That you can get online. I'm not going to name any companies,
Oh,
but
yeah.
those home delivered meal places.
Yeah.
It would be like that, but you get us.
Both of us.
How cool is that? You get us in live in person.
Yeah.
And get to take some of that home. So yeah.
So let's talk about the difference between the in-person and the virtual, because we do have both options.
Yeah.
You can do this in person if you're local. So we're in Eastern Iowa, or if you are not close or you don't want to drive in, virtual is also an option. Yeah. So the big difference is going to be really the food, because they're going to get all the coaching, they're going to get all the notes and all the recipes. But if you're in person, the price is higher because you're going to come and you're going to actually get to eat and sample and take home some of those halfway prepped meals, tangibly. So for the virtual folks, you'll be buying your own groceries. So we're going to give you a special code for a smaller price tag on the program, right?
Right. Yeah. For the in-person, we do the shopping for you. So you're not going to the grocery store, so that's a pretty
huge.
Awesome thing.
Yeah. But we're going to show you what we bought and teach you how to shop the way that we shopped. We're going to do some labeling, right? Some nutritional labels as part of the coaching, so that you can, again, go out and make this.
Wait a minute. Where's the label? Where's the label?
Oh, wait, there's no label on that.
Wow. How easy is that? If there's no label, guess what? It's probably okay. Yeah.
But if there's a label and the list of ingredients is this long,
stay away.
Chances are you want to put it back, right?
Yeah.
Generally.
More than 5 ingredients.
And things you can't pronounce.
Or recreate in your kitchen.
Yeah.
That's another big thing. If you can't say it or buy it or recreate it, don't. Just leave it there. Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
Although I think it's hard for people to make that jump. So if you're wondering, like, how am I going to do this? That's part of the coaching, is that we're going to help you make that jump on getting rid of this yucky stuff that is probably making your body not feel super great, right? And if you can get some replacement habits in there, habit stacking on other things, we're going to talk about all that to make these sustainable changes, because then you're going to just feel better.
Exactly. The inflammation in your body is going to go down. Your body is just going to respond so much better. Your energy is going to go up. And habit stacking, that is a huge key to success. When you add something to something that you already do on a regular basis that you don't think about, it makes that change that much easier. And when we say, you're gonna switch from all the pantry foods or all the box foods, it's not an overnight thing.
Right.
It's focusing maybe here. And then once we get really good at getting rid of whatever that focus is, then we're going to focus on the next thing. Because if we try to do it all at one time, you're just going to go, doesn't work. And just like other fad diets and whatnot, you're in for a few days or a few weeks, and then you go, I can't do this anymore. And you give up. And
that's a
not
great
what we
point.
want.
That's a great point, because I think that's why we structured this program. It's not a 2-week program. It's a 10-week program, because by the time we get through all of those weeks, you're going to feel enabled, and you're going to feel hopefully that you can do this and you can keep going with this and make a healthier choice for 2025 and beyond. But it's not a quick hit. It's not a 2-week, you know, I'm giving up all gluten, all meat, all alcohol, all sugar. Like, you can't just do that in 2 weeks, because it's not going to work, and you're not going to stay. Like, you'll do it for a few days, and then you'll be like, this is terrible, and I'm going to go and eat a box of cookies.
Well, first you're going to feel like crap. And your brain is going to go, I can't do this anymore. And eventually you're going to give in. So we are focusing on sustainable, lifelong habits that are going to improve your health and wellness over the long term. We're here for the marathon, man. The marathon of life. The finish line is death do us part. You know, we want you guys to be healthy forever. We're setting you up with those sustainable habits that you can carry on forever and ever. So,
you know, and I think one thing also to note is that when you change what you're eating, your insides, which you can't really see, but if you have other ailments, and of course, well, you're a nurse. I'm not a doctor or a nurse, but in general, and correct me if I'm wrong, but if you are eating healthier and you have other ailments like joint pains, like you said, inflammation, but you maybe have high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I mean, there's a million different ailments out there that really can be improved by what you eat.
Definitely.
It's not just what's on the scale, because that's not our focus.
Exactly. The scale is one tool, right? But we don't know how all these chemicals and things that are in the processed foods are affecting our body and our health. They can be affecting our blood sugars. They can be affecting our blood pressure. I said already, inflammation, that's a big one. There's just so many ways that our body is affected by these processed and packaged foods that our body acts differently with the natural things.
So I just thought of, as you were talking about the habit stacking. So my mom, you're going to laugh so hard. So this is the easiest thing, but like, this is how easy it's going to be. So my mom, she's 82. And if you watch Gia's Italian Kitchen ever, Nana, you've probably seen her on some cooking episodes, but when she brushes her teeth, right? We do that every day. In the morning, hopefully you're doing it twice a day. So in the morning, she's brushing her teeth. She does squats. And then in the evening, she's brushing her on the phone, brushing her teeth, and she does lunges. And I'm like, that's habit stacking, because you know you're going to brush your teeth. Do something else while you're doing that is benefiting your body. Then it becomes another habit, because you're going to keep doing it. Isn't that funny?
That is fantastic. I call those exercise snacks. They're exercise snacks. You fit them in. And yes, it's habit stacking, and you don't even think about it. You're just, now she's probably just lunging, and she's like, I didn't even know I was lunging. It just happens. And that's how it works, right? We don't think about brushing our teeth. Sometimes you're like, did I brush my teeth? You don't even remember, because it's just part of your day. It's also another great place to get more water. To get more water. In your day. When you brush your teeth, just fill up your glass, drink it, boom. 8 ounces of water in for the day.
That's a great one. I try to do that every time. Like, instead of just rinsing, fill it back up. The water. Start your day.
And if you're a coffee drinker, getting 8 ounces of water in before your coffee, that's another good health thing too.
Do you drink coffee?
So I do.
Me too.
Not the candy bar coffee though.
No sugar. Coffee. I want to taste my coffee though. I don't like the candy bar coffee.
The candy bar coffee.
That's basically enough calories for your entire day. And sugar.
And most people don't count those. If you track calories, most people don't add their candy bar coffee.
Because it's a drink.
Because
they're thinking, oh, I didn't eat anything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
and
point.
Those are those those ones add up quick.
Mhm.
So,
And they're expensive.
yeah, they're very expensive. If you do a candy bar